Hey guys, Multiclass Gamer here, welcome back to more Kirby's Epic Yarn, where today we're going to be taking on the second half, or should I say the last six, of Carrie's Transport's minigame courses. I am looking forward to doing this, but first thing I'd like to tell you guys, before we move on to, before we finish off Carrie's courses, and then later move on to Buster and finally Mara, I'd like to tell you about my first file, my original file of this game. I found out some very interesting things. Well, not a lot of interesting things, but mainly just about these courses. So I went to my original file and I discovered that I did actually complete all of Zeke's courses and Carrie's courses. Yeah, all 12 of Carrie's and all 18 of Zeke's. However, with Beedrix, I only got 15 of the 20 courses done, and Buster, I only did, I think it was 3? Yeah, I only did 3 of Buster's courses, or complete, I should say, and I only completed 6 of Mara's courses. So, let that sink in. Let that give you guys an, kind of an indication of my progress in the original file. So if I could complete Carrie's minigames courses in my original file, then I can easily do them here. But the fact that I completed them, all of Beatrix's courses in this file and not the original one, also gives me hope about the last 2 tenants. But I guess we'll have to find out when that time comes, or should I say the next episode's Let's Play. But enough about Mara and Buster, let's move on to Carrie's 7th course, which is Splash Beach, 3 stars. So get Carrie to a certain spot in 2 minutes. Should be no problem at all. No problem at all. Okay. All we have left is just the fabrics that these characters have. Get Carrie to this spot. Okay, sweet. So it's up, looks like it's up kind of high. And it might involve throwing Carrie up to that spot and then just getting up there, I guess. I don't know. And that's always what a first attempt is for anyways, it's just at least figuring out where in relation the, destination is in relation to where you start the course at, that's also a good thing to think about it, so never ever be discouraged, basically, is what I'm trying to say, if you fail on the first attempt, because hey, the first attempt is the time to figure out where things are. And once again, since we're not playing Beatrix's minigames anymore, we don't have to care, give a flying crap where about losing beads here. So it's another good way to think about it. Okay. So again, you got 2 minutes to do this though, so you really need to be careful what you're doing. And oh, okay. It's up there. So I was supposed to throw Carrie up after this point. Wait, I think I did it. Okay. So all we have to do is just get on top of this umbrella, and then I think we're good to go. I think so, because she didn't come back down, so I'm assuming that means that... Yes, we did it. Alright. That didn't go too bad. That was actually pretty easy. I thought I failed once Carrie and I dropped down to the bottom there, but nope, we got it. Alrighty. So yeah, today is Wednesday, August 31st, so it's the last day of August, and it's 3 in the morning, so nothing special there. Alright, let's see what kind of fabric we got here. I feel kind of like, I don't know. I can't tell if I feel fatigue or like energetic. I'm like kind of a combination of two. It's kind of weird. Found the Palm Island fabric. Yes, we do. Yeah, I should probably get like a bottle of water or something, because I just spent the last like 10 or 20 minutes drinking a can of soda, so not good, not good. Okay, Secret Island, 3 stars. Okay, same difficulty as before. I'm totally fine with that. So, since I completed some Buster and Mara's courses, that probably means that we still won't be ahead of my original file's progress after we complete these, but that's totally fine. Oh. Okay, so we're going to want to throw Carrie up here before we go into this entry here. I see, okay. And then we need to... Okay, so with Secret Island, it's gonna be a matter of just kind of throwing Carrie up to a place and then going. Wait, can we? Oh, okay. Apparently, you're not supposed to go there. Well, we just wasted the first like minute or so, or was that minute? That was probably like 30 seconds or so. I'm not paying attention to what the times are. I'm just not. Just a matter of doing it, you know. Okay, so we want to throw Carrie up here instead. Okay. All right. Oh, dude, what are you doing, man? What the heck are you doing? You gotta wait. Gotta wait until the platform's level. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay, so what could possibly be next here? Oh God. So we're gonna want to. So you gotta make these platforms up here, and then grab Carrie again. Okay, and our destination's right here. Nice. Not too shabby. Yeah, it's really weird. I honestly don't know how I feel today. I don't. I can definitely tell you I'm not sick though. Jeez, that was a huge disappointment. Like last week, or was the week before? I think it was like 2 weeks ago now that I got sick, and that was the first time since January 2015. I remember talking about it in my vlogs at the time. Treasure map fabric. Okay. Because Captain Hook would like that one. Ha ha ha. Cozy cabin, 4 stars. Okay, we're starting to ramp up the difficulty here. Minute and 30 seconds. Alright, so first of all, let's pay attention to the picture here and see where we're going. Have an idea, I guess. Okay, so it's in a clear opening. Okay. Yeah, but considering we're still making better progress than my original file, I'm not worried about these later courses at all, honestly. Oh God, don't forget about Bronto Bird. You cannot forget about Bronto Bird. That's my problem here. I always forget that Bronto Bird is a problem in these courses. Okay, so we're gonna destroy these blocks here. I wonder how many attempts like each of these things took though. That's what I'm wondering. Oh God. Gotta throw Carrie upwards here. There we go. I guess I think the real problem here is probably just trying to avoid getting crushed by the level itself or something. I don't know. But as long as you can carry while you're I apparently don't know what I'm talking about. As long as you can carry while you're doing your parasol, I guess that's no big deal anyways. Oh jeez. Really gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. I'm practically doing this casual, so if I can succeed on this attempt, then this is really not that bad at all. In fact, I have a good feeling we'll be able to get it. Because, guess what? We did get it. Haha. And you can see you saw how slow I was going there. I was practically doing it as casual as one can possibly get, and I still got it. Yeah, 4 stars is nothing. This one might as well have been 3 stars as well. Like, jeez, man. And didn't we see this trend on like previous tenants as well? Where there's not much of a difficulty between the 4 and the 3 stars? I don't know. Then again, we also had some 5-star difficulties too that I was able to get in one attempt. Warm mittens fabric. I'd like that one. Be a nice one to have around the holidays, I suppose. Okay, what do you got for me next, Carrie? Tube Town, 4 stars. And we got 3 more of these, okay. We got 1 minute to do this one, but I'm not worried in the slightest. I'm still watching Cat Dog, so nothing's changed there. I'm recording this episode like right after that one you guys just saw, and oh, I see what the problem is here. Oh, geez. So this is apparently the problem here is Bronto Burt? I guess I can see how that would be a problem. So you have to beat Bronto Burt to Carrie, which is not that difficult at all if you just do this. Just like that. That one was actually pretty easy. I mean, like, it seems intimidating at first, because you have Bronto Burt there, and it's like a never-ending spawning Bronto Burt, but I think it's not that bad. Just destroy Bronto Burn and throw Carrie to the other side and you're good. Just gotta make sure Carrie lands on the other side of the, you know, those tubes and you'll be good. That looks like it has nothing to do with tubes. Oh, Famicom fabric. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. That is very much, well, it has not necessarily TV or a television, but, you know, a console. Still, that's pretty awesome, actually, that they incorporate that. Big Bean Vine. Oh, wow. We're going back to grassland here? Well, I'm not complaining. So what are they going to do to make this one difficult? Or at least try to make it difficult. I think I remember this one being like extremely difficult, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out how well my memory serves me, I guess. I mean, you got these guys to worry about. Okay, I guess that's sort of a thing. Are those angles gonna be a problem though? Is one wondering. No, not really. I was worried maybe the angles on the leaves will be an issue, I suppose. Doesn't look like it so far. This is not bad at all so far. If you just pay attention to what you're doing, you should be fine here. Yeah, see, we're already up to the throne here, so as long as Carrie's gonna stay here, there we go. Now the question is, this. Oh god, I think I messed that up badly. Oh boy. Carrie, how far did you fall down? Carrie? Carrie, where are you at? All the way to the bottom. We're gonna start that over. I don't blame the difficulty of the level on that one. That was just me being stupid, that's all. Well, at this point I would cut to getting back to where I was, but honestly we're only doing like 6 courses in this episode, and you know, frankly, it's not that far of a distance, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. As long as my control pad doesn't try to become a problem, I think we're fine here. Jeez, remember the days of this Let's Play where the only thing I worried about was losing my beads? And now the only thing I have to worry about is that stupid control pad because it just happened there. Notice how it went slightly to the right instead of like trying to do the ground pound on the enemy. That's what I'm talking about. It's crap like that. See, we're already back to where we were. No big deal. Okay, I'm gonna do what I should have done last time and just unravel these enemies before we try to do anything here. Including this bee, because I hate those stupid bees. You know how much I hate them. Okay. See, if I had just done that last time, then we would have been fine. Here we go, see? All the way to the top. Wait, dude! I don't want to go in there. Jeez. I was trying to grab Carrie before she landed. I don't think you can do that, though. Not that I know of. Don't bother posting a video response, though. Prove it. I don't care either way. Totally so much fun. Yeah, totally. I was totally so much fun. Like, totally. Found the blue dot fabric. Well, I do like the color blue. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, Tempest Towers. This is the very last one. As you can see, you can tell when you reach the last one because you can actually go between the last one and the first one. So that's how you know that you're at the last one. So Tempest Towers, 2 minutes. And I did this on my original file, so I should be able to do it just fine here, even though this is the most difficult challenge you will see yet from Carrie. Okay. So this time I'm 100% sure that we are on the last one, not like it was with Beedrix, like jeez. In fact, I'm pretty sure Beedrix's course is as bad as it's gonna get, at least for now. I don't know. I think Mara's might be kind of difficult because you actually... Oh, I don't want to spoil what you're going to do from future tennis, but let's just say it's going to be kind of tricky. Okay. So I guess the problem with here is obviously the wind, but that's no different than what it was with the level itself. Oh god. Oh, jeez. Haha, see what I did there? I'm a genius. Yeah, right. Still, that was a pretty good idea, actually, what I just did there, because I could have just messed up and lost Carrie in the spikes, but no. We actually did just fine there. Okay. Now, for the sake of not losing my progress, I'm just going to stay on this platform for now and then make a run for it. Okay. We're gonna throw... No, 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 no. We want to throw Carrie up, not in a... not left or right. Okay. Let's see how I mess up here. Let's see. Wait a second. Can I just do this? Can I cheat my way to the top here? Yes, I can. I can, holy crap. Okay. Now, let's do this. Okay. I don't know what direction we're going in, actually. I really don't know. So... exactly... seriously, like, which way am I... oh, okay, we're almost there, And we got 20 seconds. We can do this. Come on, dude, first attempt. Get the last Carrie course on the first attempt. You got it. Yes. That went pretty well. I have nothing to complain about here. This is how the Beedrix minigame should have ended. Like, holy crap, man. Still, I don't have anything to... What do we got? What do we got? Pink Waves Fabric. That's fine. Alright, look, we totally gotta get out and have some fun again soon. Promise? No, Carrie, sorry, but I am done being your slave. We have exhausted all of your courses, so frankly, I appreciate the good time we've had, but you know what? I am done with you. I am so done with you and every other tenant on the second floor of Quilty Court. So, my friends, next time on Kirby's Epic Yarn, I promise you we are almost done. We just have Buster and Mara, that's it. And then we are completely done with this entire game, not just these mini-games. So, see you guys next time for some more Kirby's Epic Yarn with Buster. And Buster's mini-games are actually kind of fun, so I don't know why I didn't complete them, other than the fact that they probably are really difficult, but still, you wouldn't think that they're difficult at all when you find out what you're supposed to do in them. And you can probably have an idea based off Buster's names, because that's basically how it works with all these characters, is that you're supposed to have a clue in what you're doing with them by their names. Although they're not that obvious, but with Buster it should be kind of sort of obvious. So, see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.